from downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one on Thursday night primetime. It's our visitors and the Dallas Cowboys on Thursday night primetime. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. We are ready for one final tune-up before the regular season begins. Off we go from Arlington. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rest of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second down, Prescott. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
I know it's just a preseason game, Mike, but these game reps, they're invaluable for a young quarterback. I think anytime you have a chance to go out there and play with the first-team offense, execute in a real NFL game, it's going to pay huge dividends once the regular season comes along.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he'll get this to the 35. That's good enough for the first down.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play call gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. On second down, Achane. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Here's a first carry for their running back. A pickup there of 13. And that will be a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground if they can, and he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Let's go. A run here with H.A. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Good for a first down.
Deputy! 19 Sergeant! 19 Sergeant!
H.A. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and goal. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked back at the 5. Donovan is a rocker. He gets in for another sack. He's piling them up here in this preseason. Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. It's the quarterback with a sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. And Greg, after this one, it counts for real. Final preseason game. So what's the feeling like around the team in the locker room when you get to this point, the end of the preseason?
I think the biggest emotion is probably relief. I think especially for some of the older guys, Mike, it's did you get through healthy? Is your body right? And are you mentally ready for what's going to be a very long, turbulent, up and down? There's going to be a lot of good moments. There's going to be some bad moments. Are you physically and mentally ready for what an NFL season is going to be like? And I think that's what every guy in that locker room is asking themselves, taking inventory of their own checklist. So get through training camp, get through the dog days of camp, and get into a routine, get into the regular season practice schedule, and inevitably get to what matters the most, which is the games.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it. 2nd down and 2. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's to Ferguson once again. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. On the give, it's Williams. Finding space at the 15. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. Now it is 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys.
They'll run. It's Williams. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Taken down right at
The
the line.
integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap,
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
when you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a designed run. He takes off, and he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
The flag is down. It's a gain of a yard.
Illegal block.
But let's check the call.
Offense.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. This is taken at his own 30. And good coverage by Hutsy. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2. From the 35, here's 2nd and 7. Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
No play action. It's Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Tony Adams, the safety, in for the sack. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the carry, it's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Williams gets it on the draw. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Cedric Gray there to bring him down. They'll go with the sneak, and he will have a Cowboys 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9.
Brings up
Second and a yard. Here's Dak to throw. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. On 2nd down, it's Dak. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
And he's into the end zone. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Wan'Dale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time.
Let's go now.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. What?
To throw is Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Dak. He'll step up and run. A gain there of 23 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing is Prescott. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Here's Prescott. He'll try to run for it.
Prescott on the scramble. Brought down
halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Come on. Steady.
The third quarter begins with a run. Up the sideline to the 40. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the ground, the former Cowboy, Tony Pollard. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Ready up. Ready. COVID-19.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second down.
Got ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Ready. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the visitors are back within 4 at 14-10. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Now, faking the give. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Now the try for an extra point. He's got it, and the visitors will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 26-yard line.
Prescott now. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw is Prescott. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a zone read to start the drive. The defense not fighting. They stay at home. They tackle him for no gain. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Pass all 80.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Gonna run with it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. John Franklin Myers there to make the tackle.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Throw Here, down the field, will fall incomplete. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They're going to try to pick up the first down with a zone read.
The quarterback runs it on the outside.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
On 4th down, out comes the punter. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the play fake. Dak. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end Ferguson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's complete. Left side to Pickett. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. He separates the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys move out in front. The new score, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. to the ground after the penalty. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up second and long.
Brings up second down.
Got his man. It's the rookie from Alabama. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 9.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's the ball's out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the 4th quarter.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. To the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he's in. Has a touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the visitors move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with blue. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he went the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Holding offense.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards. That's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
Back to throw. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Time now, becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They'll run the sneak. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the 1st down and keep it going.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, your chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. He'll run. He's driving for the goal line, will be stopped short, but has enough for the 1st down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. You hope against hope here in the preseason, especially that it's not too serious. Now, 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to commit.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. It is picked up by the defense.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're already up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. You're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. They'll begin here on the ground. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. Second down and 3. To the ground, he'll get it again. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for our visitors. They finished the preseason on an up note. Now they'll have a couple weeks to get ready for the season opener coming in September. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Arlington.